Welcome back to Burning Dice, where we are just preparing. We're just about to begin with episode 2. When last we were all together, we had just left the cliffhanger of the party having broken out of the basement of the tower that's keeping you prisoner. You just reached the top floor to encounter a very, very panicked looking humanoid person who begged for help. The noble Starforged wizard immediately slammed the door and ran back down the stairs.
Okay.
The more noble, maybe less self-preservational Goliath fighter was about to enter the room, and the Hyenoid druid, I don't believe you had actually entered the... I don't believe you'd climbed the stairs yet. I think you were hanging out with Gref.
Yes.
The very panicked-looking goblin with his blade. I think that's about as much catch-up as we need, really. Unless there is anything else you guys need.
I don't think so.
Where are we right now?
Right now, you are you're at the base. You're at the bottom of the staircase on the floor below, where it's all kicking off. Gortek is literally about to open the door onto the carnage, and I believe Storri is sitting on a bunk alongside Gref.
Do we know what's the enemy? Do we remember?
Well, Glint saw what looked like a titanic mouth, fanged. Its entire torso was like a butterfly clip.
Oh.
With arms and legs
like
and two protuberant eyes, and
like
in the corner,
Dead Space enemy.
like a Dead Space enemy,
Grim.
and in the corner, cackling and rubbing its hands, you saw a skinny, tiny, bewinged red imp, clearly enjoying. The person you saw who asked you for help, who you so callously denied, he looked like a scholar, and there was fear in his eyes.
Okay.
Where is he now?
He is still upstairs. He's still having to deal with these awful creations.
Did the scholar guy look wizardy at all?
He would be. He would be very. He looks like a student of the arcane.
That silly bastard. Can we swear?
Yep, absolutely.
Silly
Does
bastard.
count?
If I say it like that, I don't even
It's
Well, I mean, they got away with it on. Well, it depends. I mean, were your parents married?
No.
No.
So I am a bastard.
You bastard.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I own it.
Finest of
I might
that.
have to edit out the face that I just made, because I can't imagine that this was especially attractive, and I'm very vain. Now, the first thing we are going to do, please, is roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I've never rolled these dice
I
before.
haven't rolled for a while.
Oh.
10 plus 2.
Oh,
12.
was that a nat 20? Was that a unicorn?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I'll just roll again. Flipped out my hand. I thought it was a nat 20.
17.
17, 18, 21.
21.
Hey.
Impressive.
Oh!
Not 20.
Heavens.
4.
Yeah, for 18.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, I had really bad skills.
He's a tank. He's a tank.
Yeah.
He moves slow and hits hard, right? Right?
So,
Well, I moved slow and hit.
Hit.
as accurately as possible, while all the time going, go.
It's pretty, yeah.
I want that to be a thing.
Dexterity is -2.
Oh.
I rolled really bad.
But he
it's fine.
means really well.
He does. He'll be fine.
The top of the round takes us to Storri. From the staircase, you can hear the sounds of a scratching, terrified kerfuffle. You're alerted to danger. What would you like to do?
So my ears will prick all the way up and sort of bend almost towards the door. I'll look at Graf and say, "Do you hear that? We should go to battle."
Gref says, I really think we should stay here. I think we really should look for a way out, because...
Don't be weak. And I'll grab him by the sleeve and say, "Come, we fight."
I'm going to regret this, he says as he draws his scimitar as well, and absolutely noses up his initiative roll.
So then Storri will use all of her movement to get behind the barbarian
Fighter.
fighter.
Mhm.
Sorry, you're not even a barbarian, you're a Goliath.
It's just massive.
They often get mistaken.
Sorry, the Goliath. And I'll put my hand on his
Gortek.
shoulder, like the back shoulder blade, and I'll say, I'm with you, we will do this.
Excellent.
Hit
And
back in
hold
the
my action, sorry.
Yeah.
So if anything comes at us, I will use Thunderwave to push them back. So if anything comes at us, I'll hold that spell. Just
Fantastic. That takes us next to the... Is the door open? I should know
I
this.
was opening it.
You're-
That's when the
Cool.
cliffhanger happened.
Where
that's
am I?
why.
Am I at the bottom of the stairs?
You currently are, yeah. Well, so you can
By
pass someone. You
story?
can pass a friendly
Yeah.
being space. So yeah, you just got. And I like to think for your cowardice that Gref just kind of clopped you on the head with the hilt of his scimitar, and you went, "Dickhead."
Oh.
So it is Harwin's turn. His name is Harwin. You don't know that yet.
Oh, got him.
Wait, I can meet them.
So what he does is he says, "Help, help, please," and casts a spell.
Oh,
And
he casts help.
He casts a spell.
The action help.
He is actually going to direct a ranged spell at the cackling imp.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, and he hits. Would you believe? And he does. He casts a blast of arcane energy at the laughing demon in the far corner and destroys it completely.
Wow.
wow.
I know.
Excellent.
That was actually really strong. Nobody is within 10 feet of it.
Does the flesh thing go away? The like
Wouldn't
mouth
that be nice?
thing?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh.
That is completely
Cool.
unmarked and unharmed. Harwin is going to use his movement to cower behind the desk and free action to look at you guys and say, "Please, please, please get that thing!" That takes us to Gortek's turn.
How
Gortek.
far away from it am I?
You are currently 20 feet away. It's
That's
in the
in
centre of a
smacking
room.
speed.
Before anything, could I ask yourself for a perception check?
Okay. Damn it, I already lost my dice. So.
Oh.
It's not rigged. That's going to be a big old 5.
Aha.
Yes.
You are free to
I
continue.
see
your
the
turn.
monster. I
Very
walk
good.
forward, let's say about 30 feet, so I'm going to move 20 feet towards it and then go around sort of a little bit around the side of it with the
Answer.
last 10 feet. So as I circle it, which I guess it's got a weird, there's no real front kind of area, and I'll smack it over the top, trying to break a tooth or something.
Excellent.
Two-handed with my, I believe, do I have a shield or am I just hammer time?
Stop. Hammer time. We're not going to get a
I
copyright.
do have a
strike for that.
shield.
You do?
But you know what? I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to keep my shield away. I'm just going to go hammer, two-handed.
Nice.
So my AC is 16, not 18. And I will attack. Ooh, pretty good. That's how do you play D&D again? That's a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Wow. That far exceeds its AC of 30, which I know because
What?
of Mordenkainen's. Thank you for the land sound.
AC of 30.
13.
I was going to say, like,
I'm on board.
oh, I just hit the mic. I'm so sorry. Editor,
Ah, that's
editor,
alright.
deal with it.
Well, I can't see anything. It didn't happen if I can't see it. You're fine.
Right. Oh my god, I'm so out of it. 1d10. That's that one. There we go.
You've been on the sweeties again, haven't you?
I have been on the sweetie. It's been Easter. Sorry, I've just aged that episode. I've just aged this episode.
No, that's fine. It was Christmas last week.
Yeah. Time travel. That's madness. So that would be a healthy 10 points of bludgeon damage.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Heavens
Yeah.
above. Wow.
Bonk.
Good.
And that would be my
Excellent.
turn, I believe.
You strike it on the side of its mouth and puncture one of its eyes. It looks very, very wounded.
Wait, it has eyes?
It does. It has eyes.
Right.
I will.
Are they everywhere?
How many?
They are everywhere. This is the beastie that you're currently looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
It is Mass Effect.
definitely.
Great.
Well, the cackler stays dead. No, I've misread my own handwriting. It is Glint's turn before anything else happens. What would you like to do? You are currently at the bottom of the staircase, cowering in fear.
It's weird. I have so much more confidence now. I'm going to run up the stairs. What's like in my vision?
You see the scene. It's the room itself is a hexagon. It's open. It's got arrow slits for windows, and it's about midday, so it's really bright. You see a wounded-looking butterfly clip.
Yeah.
You see a desk to your left. You see a cowering person underneath it. You see just behind the terrifying butterfly clip of death. You see Gortek with his hammer still squidging the thing's eye, and just in the entryway you can slip past, you can see a Storri holding an action.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna, because I can move 35 feet.
Cool.
I'll go into the room and around to like the right
Cool.
circle, kind of round, and I'll shoot him with a firebolt.
Excellent.
The clip man.
Please do.
18. Is that it?
Wow. That is that's a strong hit.
Then it's a D10. That is 9.
9.
Wow.
Very nice. Can I ask you please for a perception check?
Yes. Let me.
Good.
Perception. It's plus 120.
Ooh. You notice that didn't hurt him as much as you would have liked it to. It did take damage, but its wet, slimy skin protected it somewhat. Which takes us to...
Well, and
And...
what's behind the monster? It's you,
Currently
right?
Gortek,
So
yeah.
what's... If I moved around to, like, the right, so I'm, like, that way, right? What's on the opposite side of it now?
Are you going to try and aim a...
I can push it away, like
Okay.
5 foot. I just don't want to push it into someone.
Yeah, from that
We'll try.
angle, you'd be able to slice? You'd be able to kind of... Well, Gortek would be able to just duck out the way and it would be pushed to
Okay,
his
so
right.
I will try and shove him 5 foot away from me.
Cool.
So we need to do a strength check of a strength save of 13.
13,
Yeah,
which he comfortably makes.
that
I think this thing's genderless.
Yeah.
that's my game.
Cool. That takes us to the Moor Demon, which is its name. It's not going to move, so I think by that logic, because you had a superior initiative, I think you would be able to make an action before it, if you did want to.
So I was holding my action if
Yeah.
it moved towards me.
Yeah.
So in the event of fairness, if it didn't take any movement towards me, then I guess
Ah.
it wouldn't really be fair to cast
Okay.
it unless...
Cool. Okay.
So that spell fizzles.
Have a cheeky fizzle.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I remembered.
I don't know why I've put this book down because I'm about to use it. What it is going to do is it's going to look at the largest threat to it.
Waka waka.
No. If only it was so clean as a bite attack. No. It is going to disgorge.
Oh.
Fortunately, because you guys are separate, it can only attack one of you.
That's okay.
Discord.
Disgorge, a 15-foot cube. Could I ask you, please, Gortek, to make a dexterity
Yeah,
saving throw?
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Big.
Oh.
Mouse goes crazy. Dice goes crazy. That was a 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be a 10.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's 10.
I'm afraid to say, you take a massive 16 acid
Holy
damage and
moly.
you fall prone.
I will use, let me see. I'm going to use my reaction once per day. Oh, no, so twice per day. Stone's Endurance to reduce the damage.
Excellent.
By 1d12. Hobbity.
Oh.
9. I reduced the damage by 9.
So 7.
So
So I
7
take
acid
7.
damage. That was very opportune.
Very tanky.
That is very
That's a
opportune.
that's huge. What?
That is huge. That is its turn, which takes us to Gref.
That would have actually killed me.
Yeah.
Gref.
I'm not. I'm hurt.
What's the word I'm looking for? Fortified by courage from his hyenoid captor.
Cactus.
Is going to brandish his scimitar, run at the adversary and attack. He is actually going to hit, if you would believe such a thing.
Ooh.
And he is going to... Wow! He is going to do 1 point of damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Big.
Which takes us to the top of the round. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm learning a new character, Hudis.
Yeah.
It's 1d12 plus my con, so I actually got a further 3 reduction from that. So I actually reduced it by
Massive.
Yeah, it's good. So
You're
I'm
not
on
as dead.
9 hit points, not 6.
Nice,
That's
nice,
good.
nice.
Nicer blending data. Story, top of the round. What would you like to do?
Is there any way I can move around this creature where it will be within 15 foot of me in a cube, but no one else will be hit by that cube? Okay.
You will be to just 10 foot to Gortek's right. I always get that confused. Yes, you can, because Glint is currently south-southwest.
Yeah.
The fella behind the desk is currently west. Gortek is currently north-northwest, so if you be northwest, then yeah, you can do that. That was a lot of detail. Thank you for sticking with me. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm going to get into that position. I'm going to gnash my teeth because, you know, if I wasted a spell, and I'm going to be like, not this time. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
So a wave of thunderous forces sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 50-foot cube, which is just him, must make a Constitution saving throw, and the spell DC is 14.
Ooh. Oh, he makes it beautifully.
That's fine. So, what's a D8? Hold on, I failed.
It's a polyhedral.
Ah.
Okay,
What?
so he still takes half damage on a fail, so that's 4. So he takes 2 points of damage.
Nice. Damage
So-
is damage.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Cool.
That might disorientate it.
It does not. It's not intelligent enough to be disoriented. However, you do almost completely destroy a bookcase. Books come piling down because gravity be a thing.
I cry. I can't cry.
You hear a shriek from behind the desk. Which takes us. Is that your turn complete?
Yeah.
Which takes us over to the squealing person behind the desk, who, much like you would imagine a person shooting a rifle would from beneath a trench, steps up, just, and let's see what he can do. Oh, beautiful. I have lost everything. I'm going to say that was his.
We win?
Very nice.
We win D&D.
Yes. Good game,
Who
everyone.
does a fantastic amount, not enough to remove the thing completely, but does a decent amount of damage which seems otherworldly, cruel, wrong somehow.
Is there like projectiles?
It is, yeah. It's a... Well, actually, I believe Glint would know this just by his own nature.
Yep.
It's an eldritch blast you're seeing in fire.
Grim. Oh, grim, it all adds up. It's not a wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I don't like them now.
No. What he does do after doing that is hide back behind the desk.
Oh, they
That then takes us to Gortek's turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to wipe all the goop out of my eyes. Because I'm assuming he splashed me with a lot of unpleasant business.
Do you remember when I was wearing the Justin Bieber t-shirt?
Yeah.
That happened.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Oh
Grim.
boy.
Carrots.
Oh.
So I unceremoniously get up, wipe my face, spit out a bit, pick up the hammer again, and I try to do a rising strike. Up into its fleshy nethers.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, this dice takes me on journeys. That's a dirty 20.
It really does.
It wobbles like crazy.
That is my new favourite quote. This dice takes me on journeys.
That should be the episode of the title of the episode.
Dice's journey. That is what just happened.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dirty
20.
dirty
Yeah,
20 to hit,
that is a great hit.
1d10 again. Skadoosh. Not bad. That is a. It's just a 9. Yeah, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Sam!
Yes.
Tell me how it happens.
Oh.
So as I said, I spray goop off myself. I rising strike, and I just want to like hit it in like its core enough that it ruptures and bursts outwards, teeth and eyes flying upwards like a fountain of gore.
Foul.
And then I stand there even more bloody and spitty and goopy with a grin on my face.
As this thing disintegrates into a horrible bilious mash, you can see teeth that didn't belong to it, humanoid teeth, rising in the spray. From behind the desk you can hear quite a thin, weedy kind of voice saying, "Is it dead? Is it dead?"
Are we out of initiative? No?
Uh-huh. Everything that can be killed is dead, except your own self.
I prod it a few times.
Yeah.
It's not moving.
What's behind, like, he's under a desk, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I shoot above the desk a firebolt?
You certainly can.
Just as like a warning
Yeah,
shot?
okay.
I'll
Cool.
just shoot it.
Nice.
What? Did you summon this thing?
No.
You damned warlock!
No, of course not. Why would I do that? Can I ask you for a perception check, please?
Ooh. 16.
16. He's telling the truth.
Disgusting. And where did it come from then?
I don't know. I was just exploring this place. I mean, the door was locked, so I had to misty step in here. I came up here. I saw that thing on the floor. You look down and you see a occult circle in a rusty, foul-smelling, brownish stain. And he says, I was trying to translate the runes and I'd smudged it and it just these things. Ugh.
So you did kind of summon it.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to.
Oh, you fucked up big here.
Yeah. I did. And I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What brought you to the tower in the first place?
Curiosity. I wanted to read these books. I wanted to see what was
the
here.
books. I drop to the floor.
Cool.
I try and scavenge as many as I can.
Excellent.
Do I have a bag?
Okay.
Or something?
Do you have a back?
A bag. Or like a backpack or some receptacle.
Well, technically you have like the burlap sack from.
Like stuff.
That your Ujimaflip was in. Right, I am gonna very quickly improvise.
Tell me
roll.
every book on that shelf now.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, here we go. Can I ask you please to roll me a D100?
What?
Ooh.
23
Wow. Okay.
books.
Books. Nice. You gain a spell scroll.
Ooh.
That spell scroll is. Now it's time for me to do a D100.
Meteor storm.
Summon Trask.
Wish.
Yes. I won't use it bad.
I
In a
believe
bad
you.
way, I swear. I become God. Go.
I replaced it.
You will never become me.
I was God for 1 second.
New spell plague, everyone.
You gain a spell scroll of Ray of Frost.
Ooh. Nice. Is that the cantrip?
That is a cantrip.
Nice, big.
Everything else from your studies, you can see it's histories, studies of flora, studies of fauna, any of which of the land of East Vahara, any of which could become useful in the future. So
How many do I think I can pack?
I'd say you
In
could
this
get
without-
1 large and 2 small.
I get one big about like of maps if there's any, or
Cool.
like geography.
Excellent.
And then like 2 of just local histories.
Cool. I will, in that
If
case,
possible.
if you want to write this down, I will give you advantage on your next history roll when it comes to the
Yeah.
subject of the country you are currently in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, what happens next, I wonder? If I don't know, we're fucked.
I guess Storri would be sniffing around as well, like nose quite close to the ground, sort of one hand down, sort of sniffing, just sort of see if she can tell a type of person that was there, or creature, or something that may have put these runes up, all the while side-eyeing the guy under the table.
Cool. You can tell for free that the substance that the circle was painted in is blood.
I'm gonna look a little bit. Can I tell what race?
Oh, yeah. Roll me a
Gravity.
survival check, please.
What did you just catch?
Oh, 30. 19.
19. It is human. Human blood. Can I ask you also, please, to roll a perception check with advantage?
What's my perception? Ooh, dirty 20.
Nice. This tower has actually been abandoned. For some time. This person is the only person, apart from yourselves, who has been in here for at least 1 month.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I will
It's a bit dusty.
fluff up my shoulders a little bit, make myself look bigger, and I will sort of almost back arched, almost like, you know, like werewolves in films when they're like about to leap, but they like their hands go down. I'll
Spooky.
do that, and I'll get my face in his, eyes piercing his, and be like, "Are you sure you're the only one here?
I was the only one here. I swear.
Are you sure?"
I swear.
And I will snap like millimeters from his face.
Awesome. He cringes. He cringes bodily. And he says, "It's just me. I don't know. I don't know any more than you do. I just want to explore this place. I thought there might be some knowledge to be found."
Okay, well, you do you know about demons?
Nothing that I haven't read. I mean, I've never seen one in reality
Okay,
before.
well, I've seen so many.
He's going to insight you.
Do I have to
He
lie?
doesn't know whether or not you're lying.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, he'll have to believe you.
Are you from some demon plane?
I'm from up in the stars, so, you know, yes.
I have so many questions, I don't know how to start. I'll think about it.
Now, Storri would know this, being a native Vaharan. She knows that the Starforged, only recently, only within the last year or so, have indeed been falling. And you would also know that they are integrating quite peacefully into society. So, you can vouch.
Peaceful guys.
Yeah. You can vouch for Glint if you so choose.
Oh, do you guys want cleaning up as well, by the way?
I would...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
I do these two.
just
if you-
before. Sorry, Karen.
Go on.
No.
I go. Like it's a vacuum on my hand, you know?
I
Okay.
appreciate that.
All my furs are and then immediately I'll turn back to the guy and I'll be like, "If I find you have been lying to me, I will crush your throat with my jaws."
Oh.
I will not lie to you.
And then she gives him a hard stare, like a little bit too long in the eyes, and then she'll stand up straight. Humans.
He, half-elf.
Ooh.
Half elf is worse.
Maybe, are you half human though?
I am.
Got him there.
My father was Baelai. My mother was human. Again, Storri. I don't know if Glint would, because he's lost a lot. Storri would know that Baelai is the Vaharan word for dark elf.
Ah, I do not know this.
Storri would also know that in Vahara, the Dark Elves do not live in Underdark. They come from a mountainous region, not far away from here.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Taking
cool.
stock.
How much of this tower have you explored?
I was almost done. I think I found the key to the front door.
That was my next question.
That's good. Yeah.
He takes it out of his pocket. It's a suitably fantasy stylized.
Wow,
kind of
that's
like
massive.
It's huge. It's brass and it's
It's
well,
glowing slightly. That's cool.
and it could be used as a projectile if the need
Bludgeoning
ever
weapon.
did. He says, Gref, in the meantime, is trying not to be noticed, but he's physically restraining himself from reaching for the key.
Is there any other exits of this room, or is this the top floor?
This is the top floor.
Ah, I see. Okay.
What, do we know why we were captured, or what captured us?
I don't even know.
No,
why.
I mean our character.
Oh.
Do we know that yet?
You know nothing at all.
Cool.
You were literally. Oh yeah.
We found you at the bottom of the tower.
Yeah.
We got captured.
Yeah.
Right. So I wasn't captured.
You
Or I
have-
was.
No, you have been. Well, you were in the dungeon for some time, enough that it's eroded enough of your memory that you're.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whereas Storri and Gortek, they were ambushed
Okay.
by people in grey cloaks.
It was very rude.
It was very rude.
We haven't seen anybody like that, have we?
Not
That
yet.
matches that.
No,
Okay.
you've got nothing to link that to.
Don't know why we were left here.
Where are we?
I don't know the name. I mean, you're currently in the middle of East Vahara Moor. I was exploring.
Cool. Okay. Is there a city nearby or something, or like
The-
a place?
The closest, I guess, would be Landspath, which Gortek and Storri recognise as the name of the place to which you were travelling.
Right.
And I will show the letter to you, because you wouldn't have seen it. I think you would have.
Oh, maybe.
Someone knew we were there, or I were there. I was there.
Oh. Okay. That's cool.
May I see that?
You may read.
So you think they got you? You think they did this? Then. I'm sorry. Have you been with her the whole time? Or?
Very recently.
Right.
I think I'm just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or
Right.
maybe the right place.
Were
at the
you?
right
So you weren't traveling with her before?
No. I don't know if they're targeting. Well, I didn't catch your name.
And you don't know.
Story. I gave it to you downstairs.
Oh, I thought you
Do
did.
not remember. It was 3 months ago, to be fair to.
No, I genuinely thought she withheld it.
I did, and then you saved me.
Oh, I
both
see.
of you,
Yes,
And
yes.
then I gave you my real name.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the clan name first, and then the
Through
forename,
first name.
which I thought was really cool.
And you don't know who sent you this.
I do not.
If you want to find out, I recommend speaking to a friend of mine. His name's Sora. You can find him in Landspath, depending on how he feels. He'll be in Vela's coffee shop until the mid-afternoon, and after that he'll be at the halfway.
What's coffee?
Coffee. It's this new invention. Vela, she's just invented it. Well, she's growing the crop.
Wow, that's
It's-
impressive.
It's like beer, but you drink it in the morning to wake you up rather
Oh,
than at
instead of
night.
go to sleep.
Instead of go to sleep.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Oh,
And the good thing is, no hangover the next day. I can
oh
strongly
wow, that's
recommend it.
amazing. I mean, what? That sounds like a miracle cure.
Can constructs drink coffee?
Do you partake?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll try though. I'll give it a go. I'll watch you
Where
guys.
would you insert? Never mind.
Where do you do it?
As you say that, your metallic skin sheens a little brighter. Looking forward to trying something new.
Ooh, coffee
Mm.
bouncing
Do
around
you
my
have
head.
like runes on you, or is it just like?
No, it's like this.
Okay.
It's like kind of like
like
glass with like a marble. So
And
like
there's like a
underneath.
rusty thing to you at the minute, right?
Not
yeah.
anymore.
Oh,
That's all
I'm
constantly.
nice now.
Ah,
That's why I'm shiny. It's
Mm.
shiny.
He's positively gleaming.
Glinting, in fact.
Glinting. Hence the name.
cool.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, My name's Harwin, by the way. I
Oh.
would say I wish I'd met you under better circumstances, but thank you so much for helping me. He holds the key out to the most powerful that he rates. Correct. He holds the Gortek and Storri as if he were holding out his firstborn child, and he says, "Please take this."
She'll gently take it and just touch his skin, maybe a little nail, just tense a little bit and take it.
Cool.
I think this.
And then throw it at Gortek.
Well,
My -2 dexterity.
Can I try?
I want to roll this. Do me a dexterity check.
Sleight of hand, maybe? I got that one.
Who drops it immediately and it breaks?
Wait,
Goodbye,
wait.
everyone. I'm kidding.
Can I try and
I've
mage hand it?
Well, yeah, you can if you like.
Because
Just
part
catch
of my
it halfway.
telekinetic, because I can make invisible mage hands.
Wow.
So if I can catch it, it just goes invisible.
Just wow.
I think like it's just mechanically mage hand. It's just telling.
Yeah.
Okay, so that happens. Harwin watches the key disappear in midair.
Oh my god.
And says, "This has never happened before," and Gref starts freaking
I, was
out.
gonna say, I feel like Gortek would be like trying to catch it, start seeing the key fly, and be like, "I've never done that before."
Whoa. You guys are truly magical.
Was it me?
And I slowly make it drift over to me.
Ah.
And then I make
Wait,
it
come
pop
back.
into my hand. I found it.
Oh, well, okay.
It's over here. Let's go.
This guy's tricksy.
Brown. She knows what you're doing.
Harwin says, I am going to stay here. I want to study.
I want to stay. This place is not great.
How much more damage can
If
I
you
do?
summon more creatures, you'll die.
I've been
and
here
we will
so
not know.
long, it made me not great. You know? My brain started going bad.
I think it's too
So-
late for me.
Oh, right.
No, I've studied demonology. I know that once it's broken, that's all the damage that can be done to it. I really do want to translate those runes.
Okay.
But please do visit Sora. He'll be able to advise you.
Should we tell people you're here? Or are you more clandestine?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anyone who'd be interested. I just study at Septus.
Okay.
Did he explain?
No, you never heard that before.
What is that?
Septus, the university on the Seven. The Seven, of course, being the islands to the north of East Vahara. Story would know this. I really should do a primer, shouldn't I? Of info that you'd know.
I like it because I don't know shit.
I know, see it. Yeah.
No. So you like knowledge too?
I'm a scholar. I study.
Brilliant. Well,
Expanding
there's some
my
good
mind.
books here on this ground, you know.
I think so. I saw you take a few.
Yes, I did. I took the best ones.
I'm not
so,
gonna
yes.
challenge you. I did.
No, you wouldn't want to. I mean, these guys are pretty crazy.
I think you've earned it. So he kind of
Let's go. Let's get out. of
he
here.
surreptitiously edges towards the broken bookcase. Meanwhile, Gref, he's practically scratching at your rope, saying,
No,
"We
no.
should leave."
Get away from me. Yes, let's go.
Well, I will look at him first at the bookshelf and I'll be like, "We will not be here to save you again. You cannot summon more demons.
That wasn't me.
You cannot summon more demons, whether it be by accident or not.
I understand. Thank you for not biting me.
You are welcome."
He does that. He invents finger
Whoa.
guns.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's cool. You follow the staircases downstairs. Let's find out. I wrote it down in my book how many floors there are. Aha! You go down one staircase, two staircase. You go down two staircase, and you see the door to the outside. It's still there. Good news.
Okay.
And yeah, Gref is trying to scratch at the wood, desperate for a.
I
You
did.
turn the lock,
Yep.
and the door opens.
What is it
The
about?
hinges squeak a little. Clearly, it's the first time the door's been opened in some time. Gref looks at you both. Looks at all three of you and goes, "Ha! Freedom!" and runs like you've never seen a goblin run.
Right, I forgot.
He's not coming back.
Goblin.
And just yell after him. Try not to die.
I forgot. Did I ask last time? But are goblins like not scary in this? Like, are they
Yeah,
kind
they're-
of normal?
they're kosher people.
Okay, cool.
They're bellow. Yeah, greenskins, they have got the same kind of social status as like halflings.
Cool.
Um,
Small men.
yeah, just a people
Okay.
amongst people.
Cool.
The day is clear, bright, and sunny. Ahead of you, you see what looks to be more of a kind of desire path rather than an actual road. It's been trampled by foot rather than actually been made. Excuse me. And it leads towards the southeast. Outside of that, you see moorland, much like Dartmoor, just up the road. Pretty featureless, apart from a couple of homesteads, clearly people working the land. Outside of that, you see a whole lot of grass and a whole lot of nothing else.
Do we know?
Landspath.
Yes.
You know the direction, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And so, of course, does Glint because of his maps.
Of course. It's right here. I don't know where we are, but it's there.
Follow.
Can I see a tower? Do I have just a map of this place? Where? What?
Yeah.
What's the tower? Does it have a name? Is it marked?
It is. It is called Mandatium Tower. I think I pronounced that right. Bearing in mind that I made the word up.
I'm spelling all these wrong.
M-E-N
Yeah.
D-A-C-I-U-M. Mandatium Tower.
Cool.
Are we aware of any lore or history or rumours about this place?
That.
You recognise Mandatium as the name of a city that would from here be to the northeast. That city is called Mandatium, and it is the primary capital city of the Baelai, the Dark Elves.
So we're close-ish?
You're not far away at all. The tower, I should have already said this, is on the shores of a lake. Across the lake would be Mandatium.
Okay.
Oh. Can we
It's
see it? Or?
It's massive. You can see kind of like a shimmering city line-ish, but it's that far away. I mean, this lake is more kind of like Great Lake size than large pond.
This is kind of like an outpost for them. Or
Perhaps.
Tower.
Was.
Watch out.
Maybe.
Post. How are like dark elves cool? Are they nice? Or are they still...
Now, there is a little bit of controversy about this.
Or do I not even know?
Well, you can ask Storri and Storri will tell
Do you guys like those kind of elves? Are they fine?
They, in this land, there is a little bit of wariness around them.
Yeah.
They have been accused, and in some cases rightly so, of insurrectionism alongside the Zastan, X-A-S-T-A-N, humans, the native people of Vahara.
When I mentioned dark elves then, or wait, what are they actually called?
Baelai, B-A-E-L-A-I.
B-A?
B-A-E-L-I-A. Baelai.
Cool. When I mentioned that, what's their reactions then?
I've never heard them before. I've never met these people. I can't judge.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing, of course, because not so much from the natives, but certainly from the colonial people who've come over, who are calling themselves Vaharans, which is contralicious. But I guess because of the prejudice that you yourself may have faced from them, there'd be an element of people are people, you can't judge a people by the worst of their, well, by the actions of a few.
Cool. So we're good to go there at some point too then, I suppose, you know? It's
I
not a
would
problem.
see why not.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to know if we were like surrounded or something, you know, behind enemy lines. But we're fine.
If this is a war zone, it's the most pleasant war zone you've ever seen.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the little town we're going then? On this
That
map?
is towards the southeast from here.
Is it far?
Hmm?
How far?
It will be about 2 days
Oh.
of across land marching.
Do we have food and supplies?
I think I've got some on me.
Good in hand.
Yeah, you are walking across wildland, so there will be opportunities to hunt, especially, of course, with a druid.
Do I eat?
Hmm?
Do I eat?
Again, I should really know that, shouldn't I?
Or am I like photosynthesis?
Yeah, I
Moon
suppose
synthesis.
you'd feed off experience rather than
Okay.
rather than like kind
Oh,
of
I feel so far.
yeah. I mean, you just looking at cloud formations and stuff, and
Ooh.
like the movement of the sun and all that stuff
Okay. I'm
keeps
fine.
you alive.
Right, it's this way.
It is.
Start marching.
Yeah.
Yeah. And follow your lead.
Lovely stuff. The march is surprisingly pleasant. You see wildlife, you see interesting things for yourself to feast upon. Once in the distance on the second day, you see a wagon heading northeast, but unfortunately it's too far away for you to hail or interact with. And it certainly doesn't pay you guys any mind.
I'll probably spend a bit of time just taking in the scenes because it's the first chance I've had to really look at this
Vahara.
Is it all moorland still?
It's all moorland.
Yeah, I'll probably stare at some mountains in deep thought, just wondering what they're like.
Distant mountains to the north, purple stone with snow-capped
Ooh,
peaks.
purple stone.
Pretty. Looks like a Bob Ross painting. So lovely.
What's
So many
the
trees.
like climate like here?
Really pleasant. Imagine Britain in September.
It's raining.
Yeah. Well, not raining too badly. A
good
couple
day.
of a couple of rain clouds, but not enough to turn the ground beneath you to mud.
Quaint.
Very quaint. Surprisingly pleasant. Approaching Landspath, you can see it's a reasonably sized town. Certainly not a city. There are no walls. There are guards posted, but they seem to be more kind of passing the time than expecting any actual assault from anyone. There are several buildings, and I can show you this because there's nothing written on the other side. Welcome
Whoa.
to Landspath.
Where are we coming in?
You are coming in down the northern way.
Oh.
You see before you a reasonably sized temple.
That's a reasonably sized temple.
That's a reasonably sized temple. Look at the size of it. And you see buildings. Towards your right, as you go down the northern way, you can see farmland. Towards your left, across this curve, you can see a windmill. And
The temple, do we recognise it? Is it religious?
it seems to be non-denominational.
Right.
There's no individual iconography of any religion. It just looks large.
Does it look kind of like a town hall or more church?
There's an element of churchiness to it. Someone spent a lot of time and effort making
Something nice.
Yeah, making something nice. You wouldn't necessarily spend that kind of money or effort on the town hall, which is actually just across from it. A nice manor. Looks efficient rather than ostentatious. You can see an inn. You can see a shop with its front open and people sitting outside enjoying steaming mugs.
Ooh.
The smell is lovely.
I'm looking for a sign that says Vela's Coffee Shop.
You find Vela's coffee shop.
That's what they mentioned.
There it is.
Wow. This smell is horrible.
Yeah, I would wrinkle my nose and be like, what is that?
Oh my god.
It smells
smells-
burnt.
It's very
Yes.
strong.
It smells like life.
Some kind of burning plant thing.
Smells like lava.
It smells good. People drink it.
Oh, I do not want it.
As you approach, I'm going to get this right. As you approach, not only do you smell the beautiful smell of coffee, which is wonderful, and you guys are wrong, you also hear a stringed instrument and a pleasant voice coming from within.
Maybe some kind of storyteller.
We just need to find out the origins of the letter. So we need to find the owner and just go and get them.
What?
Do you think they'll be in the coffee shop?
Where did this letter say to go? Just here. to this place in like this town?
Yes.
Nowhere in particular. Or
They will meet us on the road.
oh. Okay. So it was a setup. I feel like that was a setup.
I do not think so, because
No?
they've done nothing to us.
So we should just wait on the road then?
No, we were interceded.
No, I mean like where does what?
We were supposed to get a timed caravan,
Yes.
but we were intercepted.
Oh, I get it. Right. Okay. Right.
Ambushed.
Right.
It was.
And
Waylaid.
they said just get the caravan to here, and they would meet you on the way.
Music.
You follow very, very beautiful sounding music. You enter the shop. It's pleasant. It's light. It's got an element of a kind of imagine the poshest Wild West saloon you've ever seen. It's very, very, very demure. The lady behind the counter. She speaks a little like Linian Greywind. Can you imagine me recycling characters? It's a pleasant smell of sawdust. In the far left corner is a relatively handsome young man playing a lute and singing. The tune is very, very pleasant, and he's very obviously aware of how good he is at his instrument. He gives you a nod of acknowledgement as you enter, but he doesn't stop playing his song.
He put himself in the game.
Relatively handsome.
Well, you're just saying it. You were being modest, weren't
And
you?
humble. Yeah.
We should kill that guy.
Yes, I don't like his arrogance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, who is
Who
it
mixes
you're
Michael
looking for?
Jackson Metallica, honestly?
Now, you remember 2 days ago, Harwin
Oh, yeah, 2
told
days.
you to seek Sora, a bard in Landspath.
Oh, right. Gross.
Mm.
It's them. It's
There
you.
are 3 other people in the coffee shop alongside the 2 people outside. They're all sipping coffee and talking quietly so as not to be rude to the performance without focusing exclusively on it.
It's so artisanal.
Hmm.
Artisanal?
Artisanal. What is this?
Artisanal?
Artsy.
What? Yeah.
It's like kind of posh, kind of hipster,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a completely new word. for me.
What, really?
I learned something today.
Okay.
As you enter, the lady behind the counter nods at you and says, "Hello, I'm Vela. Can I interest you in one of my drinks?"
From the sign, Vela.
That is me.
We've heard tale of your brew.
That's correct, yes.
Your
Wonderful.
potions.
My potions. Well, that's an interesting
Something
way
about
of-
a hot
Makes you
beer
wake
that
up.
doesn't make you hungover.
That's absolutely right.
Morning beer.
Morning beer. Well, that's I prefer the term coffee, but that'll do for now.
Coffee.
Morning beer, I like that.
Mm. Allow me to recommend just my usual filter. And she pours 3 cups, steaming mugs.
Can I study how she does it? I don't know what
Sure.
coffee is.
Yeah.
I'm like, with my no eyes.
I wonder how your friend's going to... Never mind. And she passes across 3 mugs. And she says, that'll be 3 coppers.
I give them free gold.
Oh,
There you go.
you got. I like. You need to wipe your face. That's not copper.
She takes 1 and says, well, this'll put you in credit for some time. Please do enjoy the
Okay.
music.
Brilliant.
Water, please.
All right.
I think she put water in it, though.
She's very offended.
It's like dirty water.
We do not drink dirty water.
But this is
I'm not a
it's like a
vagabond.
potion. What? Vagabond. Oh my
Like
God.
it's hot like soup.
I would like water, please. Cold
It's
water.
like
If
soup.
that's what you require, then that's what you shall have. And passes
Thank
across the water.
Are we sure this isn't soup?
It might be soup.
I'll give
I
you
suppose
mine.
it could be. I suppose it could be.
How do you
Tiny.
how do you consume it?
With a face.
How do you consume it? Show me.
You really are unusual, aren't you? I've heard tale of your
I'm
people.
leaning closer.
Okay. consent be a thing, you? and she does have a cup of her own, and she takes a delicate sip. I trust that will suffice. Please, take it at a table anywhere you like.
Okay.
I go straight to the closest table to the bard. I just stare, drumming my fingers.
Excellent.
He's good at his craft.
The bard strikes a final chord with a lilting note and says, he looks at yourself and says, "Wow, this is a wonderful opportunity to see a person such as yourself. I believe, Vela, I'll be taking my break now."
Are you called Matt Berry?
That's literally who I've based this on. How interesting you should know that so quickly, young woman. You Midwestern floozy. Quote from Community there. Do you know, just out of character, I have still not seen the D&D episode of Community because of
The only bit that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Not same.
Well, I've probably seen other clips, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've watched that because it was interesting.
I'm going to one day just
Dark
to go
Elf.
into it.
Dark Elf.
This gentleman sits down at your table and says, "It's wonderful to meet new people in Landspath. My name is Sora, but I'd love to get to know each and every one of you."
Does it grow tiresome speaking that way?
It really does. Like, you have no idea. Putting on this bloody bard
The stage,
persona.
you have left the stage, you can relax.
Well, you're very insightful.
You want
I've
one of
noticed
these
that.
soups?
I'll gladly take one. Thank
How do you drink it?
Your good health, sir. And he has a sip.
I'm sorry about to down it. Oh.
I really, yeah. Can I press the digit it cold?
You can do whatever you want in this.
And then can I make like a mouth? Does a mouth appear if
You
I've
tell me, dude.
if I've watched them like do it? Can I like make a scene happen?
I've been-
And I'll just like pour it in.
Well, like this with my water.
I was just imagining you had a really uncomfortable, uncanny valley-like mouth with like
razor sharp
fake-looking,
teeth.
like fake-looking human teeth, like what do they call them? The automatronics, you know, like at the Disneyland with the
Oh,
The
yeah.
Uncanny Valley?
yeah,
Yeah.
and just like
No, I imagine like
Yeah.
you know like Interstellar where they go through like the crazy tunnel and stuff, right?
yeah.
You know where like it's like space folding in on itself, kind of
Yeah.
like a black hole, but not a black hole. It's just like more of that same
void.
colours, you know. It just like goes
Yeah,
in
like
there.
in the Matrix when it goes down his throat.
Yeah,
there,
yeah. That.
That's pretty
Yeah,
neat.
So it's just like more like a space just kind of opens.
Kind of like a heavy metal dementor.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and I just down the whole thing because it's
Is
cold.
it like it's cold.
Yeah.
Steam on your face.
I just
Sora-
made it cold.
Yeah.
Sora says, "Enjoy the effect." That is, it is
Okay.
good stuff they sell here. So, what brings you to Landspath?
Well,
This is the closest place. So
That's a
Oh,
that's a
really?
philosophical answer.
I am new to this land and wanting to learn of this part of the world, this seemingly newly discovered part of the world, at least from outside.
Well, newly
From
discovered to
outsiders.
some, of course.
Of course, that's. I heard bustle, and I needed to explore a bit.
Well, following Wanderlust, of
These
course.
folk, yes, and these folk seem to be from here, or He said, I'm not sure about this one.
Forgive me for assuming, but I'm assuming that you are a Starforged by the.
I would, yes. I think so, yes.
You
know-
are.
Yes.
You're only the second Starforged that I've ever met.
I've never met one.
Well, have you never?
No.
Wow, that must be quite lonely.
No, I've always seemed to have people. Unless other than the like tower prison bit,
Tower?
I didn't have anything for a long time.
we met in the tower.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The real reason why we are here is we saved your friend Harwin.
He mentioned
You know them?
I believe.
Arthur?
Harwin? Never heard of him.
Insight.
He might have just been
Cool.
a fan.
That's a nat 1
Ah.
for a 5.
He certainly appears like he doesn't know who Harwin is. Whether that's with a with a nat 1, you don't know whether he's telling the truth or lying.
Did he lie to us?
He might just be full of adoration for this skilled fellow.
a half-elf called Owen. He said we could come here and find the origin of this letter that I have.
Show me.
Can I watch his face as he reads it?
Sure.
What's it like his...
I see. Interesting. Pass it back to you.
Does he look like he recognises it? Or...
Okay, roll me an insight.
Ooh, 19.
19, okay. Yeah, there's a kind of... You can see the wheels turning in his head. And he says, seems to me like that would be written by one of the Resistance. The Resistance, okay. So...
Who are they resisting?
We're resisting?
They're resisting the Vaharans, the people, the humans who came over comparatively recently.
Ah, the new
Trying
folk
to
who call themselves Vahara.
Exactly that.
Right.
Claiming the land as their own. Unfortunately, it has started something of a
Civil war? Kind of?
civil war.
Not really
It's
civil.
underground. There's an element of some people, you might call them terrorists, you might call them freedom fighters.
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge, yeah. Very underground. But yeah, there's a lot of infighting going on from both sides. I myself, I think it's wrong to try and dominate a native people, but I think murdering innocent civilians is not the way to go about getting your freedom.
But they are also killing the natives. They are destroying us too.
Well, yeah, I think they want to take this land from their own, and I think, unfortunately, your people represent an element of a wildness that they can't control.
And we must take it back. They have taken much from all of us.
I believe
I
so.
know their evil ways.
No, I believe so. But unfortunately, it's not the people who are commanding these atrocities that are suffering, as always. It's the have-nots.
It's not good enough.
It's not good enough. I absolutely agree.
Are there commanders? Are there big people in charge, like leaders
Certainly,
of each
certainly.
side, or are they?
Well, the Zastans, the native people, they're less cohesive. Unfortunately, the colonials, they've taken over with organisation. They certainly do have leadership. The Hunter's Word is their name. We call them the Herd because all they're good for is shepherding other people when they couldn't tell their elbow from their arsehole.
Okay.
Based in the Fall. Hunter's Fall, you would know that city name.
Where do we find the resistance?
France.
I was going to say, yeah.
Resistance.
Resistance. Well, I suppose you could talk to Nyrdbyrgyr. He would probably know. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you wait.
Oh boy. I like this name.
You might talk to Nyrdbyrgyr. He certainly knows more than I do. He's a bloody crook, but he can at the very least be trusted. And as a native Vaharan, as a native, he cares about this country more than he cares about...
Are you native?
Is he Zastan?
You're native too? Okay, cool.
What race is he?
Nyrdbyrgyr.
No, you're. Sorry.
myself?
What race are you? I can't see, apparently.
I'm half French. Je suis la résistance. Myself, my mother was Faigra and my father was Zastan. Faigra, you would know this, is the elfish term for wood elf.
You're going to have to pretend to know a lot of things.
Yeah. So next time I would like a big thick stack
You
of
need to
everything
study.
I know.
Yeah,
Do your homework.
I should have written the homework first. I'm going to set you a test.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
happy with that. I'm very good at studying.
Cool. Yeah, Faigra, first word Faigra, F-A-E.
Yep.
G-R-A.
Yep.
Hyphen Dayen, D-A-E-N.
So they're wood elf.
Dayen meaning elf, Faigra meaning wood, technically forest.
Yeah.
The other breed, the high elf, of course, the Sio Dayen. That means high elf.
Yeah.
Saior.
Are elves native to this place?
They
or
are.
just humans? What kind of elf is it? Or
All
just
kinds.
all? Oh, okay.
All kinds. I could get into the history of the Elfishkin, but that might take us literally all day, and I'm due back on stage. I'm going to have to put the performance voice back on, I'm afraid.
Can I just say thank you for your information? It has been incredible.
I'm going to have to kill you now.
It's nice. It's good to meet new people. Please do, if ever you are in Landspath, please do come and visit me. I'm always happy to make new friends.
Do you have any recommendations for lodgings in this park?
You could speak to. Wait a minute. I've got to get the character's name. It's
Wait,
either Bernard or
Do
something
we know
else.
how to get in touch with that person?
We find him.
We find
Nyrdbyrgyr,
him? Yeah.
just across the way. It is
Oh, right.
as well as my shop in it.
What?
That will become clear. Just he's an interesting young man.
Okay.
Is Nyrdbyrgyr.
Mm.
Do not judge him. He is a lot wiser than he appears.
Is
Whereas I
he... nah, I don't know.
Hmm?
Which one of us do you think he'd prefer to talk to?
He's happy to speak to everyone.
Okay.
Yes, it's Bernard. Bernard at the Halfway Inn. If you would like lodgings, I can recommend the Halfway Inn. It's the only lodgings we have for travellers,
Excellent.
but it is at least comparatively clean, even though the food might be a mite bland.
We could
With-
put coffee on it and make it not bland.
Dip-
soup?
Dip bread in coffee.
Bean soup.
Yes.
Nice. With that, he picks up his lute. He does this weird bullshit that I do and says, "Right, time for me to sing another lay, young lady." And walks off. Yeah.
Hey, you have money?
Yes.
May I have some silver?
Yes. I pull out more gold and put like 10 in your
I
hand.
think he needs a
Put the
lesson.
silver in her hand, young man.
I just take one and I throw it, not like as in like throw it at him. Sort of put it at his feet, sort of say thank you for his music.
This is very kind of you to do such a wonderful thing.
Here, you can have this back.
How much
Okay.
gold have you got left?
Thank you.
Keep throwing gold around.
I have a pouch.
He's got a man sack. Well,
I like to think he's just got a button somewhere and a coin shoots out from a slot.
Yeah. Got Pez dispenser.
nice and nice. Got a roll of quarters down his trousers. At least that's what I think it is. What's next, team?
We need to find Nyrdbyrgyr.
Is this you're interested in?
Yes, we
meeting
need to find the resistance.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I suppose so.
It's a way for me to.
It's very interesting.
It is interesting. This is why I
Yes.
would like to learn the troubles of that. I didn't realize this land was so troubled.
Yes.
Sounds not great here, I'll be honest.
It is not since
Why
I
would you
came.
stay?
Because this is my land.
Yes.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I will fight for my land
were-
and my people.
They were here first.
Right.
It's not about who was here first.
Well-
It's about them destroying us and hunting us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will kill them.
Yeah. Yes. That's fair enough.
Yes.
I mean, yes, of course.
You don't have to roll
Then you see
intimidation.
like my muzzle is starting to, and there's like a little bit of like a flash in my eyes where it's almost like the intelligence has gone, but it's like just for a split
Oh, God.
second. Just for a split second. You're not even sure if you've seen it. And yeah, she sort of snaps, but it's not at you guys. It's not intended at
You know, I've
anyone.
never been anywhere else, so honestly, it's the nicest place I've been. So,
Well,
It is a good land. It was a fair land once over.
maybe you can show us how great it is, you know?
I will, with the blood of my enemy.
Yep,
paint us
of course,
a
yes.
picture. Yes.
I
I'm
will
sure.
paint a picture in their blood.
In the crimson. Yes.
So that's
I'm getting Hazel vibes. I love it.
This
Very
is Kate
tra-
vibes.
very traditional.
She now has a cause and a reason why to be angry, that's why.
Oh yeah.
And my people were travelers and taught to respect the world and the people within where you go, and not to intrude, but to adapt.
And that is right. You should be able to travel the world and not destroy everything or kill its people.
Yes.
But they have gone too far.
Yes, I've not spent too long around these town folk and their civilizations. But
Nice.
yeah,
Civilization.
my people, we follow the herds. We
Like animals.
Yes, migrate with nature. If the weather is tough, we migrate to the other side of mountains. You follow the food sources, where the water flows in the springtime. And
I imagine you see a lot.
Yes, it's beautiful.
That is the
More
way to
interesting.
live. That's how we live.
Up on top of the mountains.
No, not in the mountains. We're in the forest, though.
Oh, in the forest. They look nice from a distance. I don't spend much time there.
I don't spend much time in the
I'm
mountains.
really trying not to take your accent.
Mine's changed about 4 times. So good. Let's go with it. Roll with it.
We often see the rivers flow down into the valleys and the forests below. It's very beautiful.
Yes, and those rivers, they are so cold. They are such a good drink.
They're refreshing. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Ah, we have some in common. Though we're from different lands.
Yes.
Seems you understand nature the way I do.
This nature is my life. I mean,
Maybe people are more focused on, I suppose, more of the the elements and the earth as much as the folk and the creatures alongside it, but it's one and the same. We all live here.
yes, exactly. We're like the wardens or the custodials of the land. We need to protect it, not destroy it.
Yes, of course.
They have taken too much.
Why? Where do we live if we destroy this?
Exactly. Exactly. See, he gets it.
Yes.
And you do too?
Yes, it sounds brilliant.
We're agreed we do not spend too long in these towns. They're a
Agreed.
little bit
I am better outside.
You know,
stagnant.
I like everything, you know. It's all
I like
pretty
you.
great right now.
I'm happy to stay.
I like you.
It's all
Oh, I
pretty
like you.
interesting.
I'm happy to stay in these places for a night or two, but I'd like to move.
I feel like I would get bored, you know, in the
Yeah.
same. I've been in, you know, a long time in a tower. I've grown bored of rooms.
What was that like? How did you get there?
I don't really remember.
Oh.
Because I remember just looking out of the cage and then I was like, and then I did that.
Did you see
for a while.
someone who put you in the cage?
I can't really remember, like maybe
May-
shadowy people,
May I
you know.
touch you?
What?
I won't hurt you, I promise.
What does that mean? What
Just
you?
touch your head.
Okay.
And I'll just gently with a claw just ding,
Ah!
ding.
No.
Ah! And just like,
Roll bludgeoning damage. I'm kidding.
just sort of see if it's sparks
Yeah, I would
anything.
imagine it like. boom.
I have never touched your kind before.
That's well, you know, I haven't either. I've only touched myself. You know? So, you know.
From Vela's coffee shop, you hear Matt Berry. You hear Sora say, "I touch myself. I want you to touch me." No copyright strike.
I do not mean to offend. I'm in my clan. I was a metalsmith, a crafter of iron and steel.
Oh yes.
I've never seen. Forgive me. You look almost crafted, but I've never seen metal of this kind.
I'm from like up really high. I just remember falling, and then
were you made, or are you?
I mean, do you remember how you were made?
Sometimes we tell stories to the children of a crafter who might make the children, but they are just children's stories.
When a mummy Goliath and a daddy Goliath
Well,
love
how-
each other very much.
how are
His
you,
penis engorges.
Well,
You know, how are you made the same way?
We mate.
that's what I was going to say. My clan's mate.
Yes, but what? So, and then you make them, or what? Is that how you make them?
It is,
Grown.
once mate has taken place, it then grows inside the woman, the female.
Oh. Okay.
So it's,
And then
nobody actually
So
makes
you have
us.
two people make you,
Yes.
and then
infants,
that's your family.
like animals, like all creatures,
Your
or
blood
most
family.
creatures.
I'm not sure if I have one. You know, a
Me?
family.
Oh. No, me neither.
I'm not really sure how I was made.
But that's okay. You don't need to know that. We can find
That's
out.
what I'm saying. You know, it's
From inside the coffee shop, you hear, "What was I made for?" He's getting good at this.
Interesting.
But I can say they are good people. The,
The
Starforged.
Starforged.
I feel pretty good. You know, after that soup, pretty emped up now. So.
Is it better cold? I let it cool.
Well, I could drink it, so I don't.
It's not.
Do you
really
want me
my
to
liking.
cold yours?
I think I'm going to pass. I think
Okay.
I've It's okay.
From inside the coffee shop, you hear, "Where's my bloody mug's gone?" You got away with it. Fine.
Okay, so Nyrdbyrgyr.
Yes.
Just across the circle where the temple is, you see a shop.
Yeah.
The sign outside says, and I quote, "Nyrdbyrgyr's well is my shop in it."
Okay.
You enter.
What does it look like?
It looks like a normal, kind of like a Tudor styly building.
Okay.
Plaster outside,
Is it like
made
a
of
pawn
timber
shop
and brick.
or something? What kind of shop?
Almost exactly one of them.
Oh, okay.
You walk in, a bell tinkles. The shop looks abandoned. It's a little bit dark, a little bit dingy. If
Oh.
there was music in real life, it would be kind of slightly mysterious, slightly creepy. In the corners, you see all kinds of strange things, alongside things that a normal village might need in its daily running.
Not to be that guy, but when you say Tudor style, how tall are the ceilings?
They would be, I guess, 8 foot tall.
Okay, so my head is scraping this. I'm 8 foot tall.
You are sliding along, slightly damp plaster.
If
Nice.
there's beams, I have to like duck every time.
Oh, you left the groove.
Just getting a head scratch is fine.
I'll shout. Are we allowed in here?
Oh, you're very welcome. You're welcome to it's my shop, innit? What are you having?
There's another demon.
There's a
Be ready.
goblin.
From behind the counter, you see 2 long-fingered green hands
Oh.
lifting themselves up.
Hello, welcome to Nyrdbyrgyr. It's my shop, innit? What are you having?
That's his an accent.
Oh, wow.
Are you Master Nyrdbyrgyr?
This is why did you talk to Mrs. Nyrdbyrgyr? She would say that she was the master, but I'm the real boss here.
So
What are you having?
Nyrdbyrgyr is your family. Sorry, it's not relevant.
Wait,
my friend here would like to speak with
What's
you.
up? What are you having?
We are looking for the resistance
Why?
because I have business with them.
Fair.
Where can I find them?
No.
We were told
I
to
do
come
not
see
believe you.
Why?
I am also fighting for this land.
Fantastic. Well, I can believe that, of course, because of your beautiful stature, of course. You're doing very well. You're very welcome here. What are you having?
The resistance.
Oh, you want the resistance, do you? Mm-hmm. I see. Well, first thing, of course, I gotta do is check to make sure that you are worthy. And for all I know, you could be bloody. You could be.
a trial.
Yes, trial. It's a very good word. I'm very glad you found it for me. Couldn't find it then. Listen, I need you 3 to do a little favour for me before I do a little favour for you. I'm out of stock. I got nothing to shift. My landing, don't tell anyone this, my landing at Porthia, I haven't had a bloody word for them for a month.
Porthia.
Porthia.
Do you know this place?
Yes. That's what I think.
It is about 2 days' ride. It's it's on the east coast.
Mm-hmm.
It's directly north along the coast from Warning Island, where you all, and it is about a half a day's ride from the Reach, Hunter's Reach,
Okay.
which is like the kind of that's where
Gross.
that's where a lot of the farmland is. That's where a lot of the supply is.
I need you to go there. I don't know what's going on. I can't leave the shop here. Mrs. Nyrdbyrgyr, she'd miss me too much.
You have contacts there? A
I do.
person, a friend?
Yes, you need to talk to Edward.
Edward?
Yes, Edward. Don't spell his name wrong. I can't spell it, but just make sure you don't get it wrong.
So, let me get this clear.
Yes.
You will tell us nothing of this resistance until we travel for 4 days in total, find out what happened to your supply chain. And you just give me information?
Yes.
What else do we get?
So what else do you need?
What goods do you
I am also of this land. I will not be taken advantage
What
of.
what
No, I
soups?
believe you.
What soups do you have?
Soups.
We went to the soup place the other side.
You're talking about bloody coffee, innit?
It is more
I
like
knew it
soup.
was.
It's
I
like
tell you,
thick and hot.
I answer both your questions at the same time because I'm an intelligent man. I say, because you want something more, and I respect you for asking, I give you a portion, a soup of healing before you go.
And he produces a bottle from underneath the counter and plops it down.
Ooh.
Sweeten the deal, you see.
Can I examine it
Yeah, of
and
course.
see what is it? Is it genuine? What do I see?
You can taste it if you'd like to, and it is a very nice potion of healing that he has given you. Mm.
Can I look around his shop?
Sure.
What's anything on the shelves interesting? Any knickknacks?
You can see common stuff like
Anything kind of like hand-sized?
anything hand sized,
Yeah.
anything you want to lift.
Yeah.
He notices you look at it.
I wouldn't recommend it, boy. Just because you're a shiny bugger doesn't mean you can steal from me. That's kind of my thing.
I was just having a look at all your little trinkets and things. Where do you get all this stuff?
Oh, I get it from Yes Lord.
Where do they get it?
Yes, he invents it all.
Oh.
It's very. Have you met Yes Lord yet?
No.
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
Yes,
Lord.
Lord,
Yes,
no.
Lord.
That sounds like a response rather than a name.
Doesn't it just? Yeah. Well, his real name is Esmeraldus Flavianus Ignomus Supremus Bauer.
Flavianus.
You heard. Esmeraldus. Is he writing it down?
I'm writing yes, Lord.
Okay, Esmeraldus. well, that's why he's called Yes Lord, because his name's so long, and whenever you ask him a question, he says Yes Lord.
Ah,
You see?
I see.
He's a good person. He will ignore you though. He's a bit eccentric. He's not like you and me.
And you sell potions and what else?
I said, well, whatever you need. What do you need me to get hold of? What do you need?
Do you have any books?
Books? Not really. And then don't get a lot of call for it. What kind of book would you need? I'm sure I could sort some.
Anything, any kind of books. They always have things.
I'll put my feelers out. Come back in a little bit.
Yeah.
I look for his
Okay.
feelers.
Does he have feelers?
He shows you his fingers.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Very long. If I knew what a piano was, I would play one. You don't need a piano, do you?
I know not what this is.
I've got one round the back.
Yeah, yet he does not know what one is.
Okay.
Are you it's okay. He's confused.
I don't believe he is.
He's confusing.
Could you maybe give my friends some, like, food?
Food?
We get food from the land.
Oh,
We hunt.
okay.
We fish.
You might also want to speak to Bernard. It needs salt, but his beef's quite good.
Who's that? Who's Bernard?
Bernard,
The
he
innkeeper.
runs
Oh.
the halfway in. The
Right.
beef, it comes from Harbour Farm just across the road. It's very nice. It was going moo this morning.
That's good, I suppose.
I
Well.
have 7 days left of dry food from the voyage I come over here with, but
I like a bit of jerky.
yeah.
I bet you do.
Can you make those 3 potions? We are traveling for 4 days.
Flip me a coin.
Roll a d20.
Can I, when they go to do this, do my mage hand? It's invisible and I don't need to talk or make actions for it.
You can try.
And then I want to try and make it flip on whatever.
So it's
Wait, we
2.
don't
You
know
don't
the
know what
option.
side he needs. I was gonna say. It was a great
Never
plan,
mind.
but you had no result.
I'm stupid.
It was 2. Don't worry.
No, he puts another potion on the counter for you. Odds no, evens yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah,
But 2 potions out of me now. Although I do like a good gamble.
How much are we transporting? Is there a wagon? What are we getting?
What goods are we bringing back is, yes.
I need information, you need information. It's my bloody well, it's me shopping it. We trade. You
Oh, we
start.
just need to see what happened to the missing contact.
That's all I need.
So if we have to step in and save your man or whatever, and we fight for you, do we get more?
Of course, I get full reimbursement. I'd never ask you to do nothing for free.
Insight check.
sure.
17.
Yeah, he meant it. He is not going to ask you to do anything that he wouldn't not do himself if he wasn't able, and yeah, he will actually front you for all expenses and stuff. He's weird as he is, he has a form of honesty that extends to people, if not the tax man.
Right.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yes, well, I tell you what, the hunter's word. They don't know their elbows from their arseholes.
Oh, I know.
I don't trust them.
No.
They're
What is this hunter's
funding
word?
things.
They are funding the destruction of our people.
They're funding the destruction of our people. I
Exactly.
absolutely agree. don't like them, but you've got to keep them sweet. Change is not going to come from war and death.
Oh, I'll make change come that way.
I believe you will. No. Change, it must come from intelligence and action and information
Yes.
and policy.
What? No.
And I will just bring my claws up.
That's a very good policy you've got there.
I will also show them my lessons.
Heavens above. That's very convincing. While you're in Porthia, could you please keep your ear out for what's happened to the... I'll start again. Could you please keep your ear out for what's happened to Genevra and Magdalene? I do worry about those two there. Oh,
Who are they to you?
family to me. Almost my nieces.
So they look like you.
No.
No?
They're human beings.
Oh.
No, they're Edward's daughters. It's just, as they've been growing up, I've been very close to them, you see, and I do worry about them.
Are they young still, or?
I think they're young. Of course, they think they bloody rule the world. 25 and 19. Can you believe that? It's quite old for people,
Yes.
isn't it?
They're over middle age.
They get old so quickly.
What's their name, sorry?
Genevra,
Geneva.
Ginevra,
Yep.
and Magdalene. Standard spelling.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
That was my question.
It's getting to mid-afternoon. Yes, and before unsubtly ushering you out, Nyrdbyrgyr says,
Make sure you take the eastern road, and you don't divvy from the path. Whatever you do, don't divvy from the path, and you'll reach the Hunter's Reach, and then due east from there. That's the safest way. Although you can track across country if you wanted to. I don't see why you couldn't. You should be okay.
Cool. Okay. Then.
Well, we will see you in 4 or 5 days.
I shall see you then. Look after yourselves, and remember.
he doesn't finish that sentence, he just stares at you.
Okay. I will remember.
Glad
As
to
will
hear it.
I.
Hard to forget a character of your stature.
No, thank you very much for the compliment. You're very kind.
As you exit the shop, you feel a wave of warmth cascade over you as you each gain a level.
Oh, ding!
Ding!
Oh, cool.
My head explodes.
Okay,
And a new one grows back.
I'm going to roll my hit die.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right on there.
Ooh, that's an 8.
Nice.
Hey,
8
Mine's a D6.
Constitution.
10.
Ooh, 11. Nice.
Booyah.
Go on,
Ooh,
Louis.
22. Sweet, sweet.
I
Do we
got
reroll ones?
I got 1.
You can re-roll one.
Thank you.
Good. 2.
That you're stuck with.
There you go.
That's +5 because
2.
plus 3 con. So no, that's
What do I get?
You know, these unicorn dice, I've had them for a long time now, and I've always been waiting for them for the right character. And they've done me proud this session. That means
Nice.
next session will be awful.
Of course.
I got 1, 2, and a 3. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what my next roll was.
Dark.
Well, I'm on 18 hit points. That's not terrible. For level 2, that's actually pretty good.
You will be able to honour yourself in that way.
Thank goodness for
4.
Constitution +3.
I get to choose my wizard
Oh, I get
stuff.
Oh, what you got?
What kind of wizard?
Ah.
Sharp Clash.
I can't remember what I said. Was it graviturgy?
Yeah, I think it was.
Or chrono? No, graviturgy.
No.
And that we're going to have to rely on Sam for because I don't have a world amount in my collection.
Oh, I think I've rolled it with me.
Lad.
I
Because I
got
thought it might come in handy. There you go.
Look at that.
Fighter. Action Surge.
Nice.
Most important.
I have to watch an ad to level up.
Yeah, behind a paywall. Naturally.
Okay, I got Action Surge. And it's a short rest, isn't it?
Bitter
Long, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's only once a day.
Homebrew kicking in.
Yeah.
Nope, short rest.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it
Is it
again.
like that
Starting at 17th level, you can use it
BG3?
twice per shot.
It's not.
It's short rest.
In BG3?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What? Whoa. Yeah, man. I just never play fires. What was
So-
I looking? Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I think that's all I get at this level. Yeah, really easy level up. I get more health and then I get action surge.
Nice.
Done.
Symbols.
Oh, I get to pick my Druid Circle as well.
Yay!
Oh, I have to wait till level 3 to get my supplies. Oh yeah, this comes 2d10. I know I've got a rubber I can... Buddy.
That's just taking me back to
Thank you.
year 8. Can I borrow your rubber?
I know. Anyone from...
I was very childish.
Any non-British person watching is going to be like... Eraser!
Whoa.
Eraser? I barely knew it.
You've been watching RuPaul as well.
I can double or half something's weight.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
As a
So
feature.
Is that going to have an effect on like full damage and stuff?
You could...
I guess so. Well, the weight of the creatures is doubled by this effect. The creature's speed is reduced by 10 feet and it has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah, and then you can also have it to do the...
You get
lighter
10
and then-
feet more and you can jump twice as far but have disadvantage on strength.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
So
pretty cool.
maybe
If
it
you
would
could-
work.
if you could make me lighter with my...
I could make you heavier, what? You could jump on someone and crush them.
I keep forgetting that my strength is low on this character.
But your
My damn
weight,
stats.
your weight is big.
My weight
And we
is
can
big.
make it large.
I get the feeling
I
like you're
guess.
one of those like gym bros who injects oil rather than actually lifts weight.
Ooh.
No, I'm just stony.
I'm just gonna-
I'm a stoner.
Mm.
I am stoned. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
that's
Circle of the Moon. I know
Perfect.
that's
Love
always
it.
what I do. I'm always
You haven't
Circle
played
of
it
the
in
Moon.
ages.
No, but it just fits story so well. So that means at second level, because of that circle, I can already transform to a creature for a beast with the CR rating of 1. So it's not a quarter.
When
no.
do I get new spells? Every level?
Yeah, you get 2 per level.
2 per level? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll put CR1.
Okay. Cool. Ugh.
Oh, didn't you have a custom or you not?
Oh wait, Circle of Grief.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, no, I'm a liar. Fucking moron.
How does spell?
Sorry. Well done, Samothy.
It's been a while. It's been
Hey,
a while.
that's your first positive Samothy.
Oh, it's my first positive Samothy.
You could be turning it around. Samothy can finally be a good thing.
Oh yeah, of course I get a bit of form. Sorry. I lied. I'm a liar.
I think this will be my homework because I need to reread this. And
Me too.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that bit.
Yep. So I
Okay.
still. Oh, thanks, Sam. Still quarter CR level then. Yeah, so I get Toll the Dead and Bitter Form.
Oh, Toll the Dead is so good. Great spell.
Mm.
Fantastico.
Basically, like the Circle of Grief. I kind of imagined, like, like the druids of the old like British like pagan people.
Oh yeah.
If they were also Rammstein. Like they're really angry and they sound all German and industrial about
Yeah, I
it.
love it.
Oh, speaking of druids, me and Kate were playing Baldur's Gate 3 recently, and we met Jahira.
Really?
Yeah.
Blasted Khalid.
It's just a
You'll
bit
die.
Yeah.
And I swear you'll never hear the end of it.
And we went into an inn, and inside the inn, in the guest book, I was reading the guest list, and it had Boo and Companion.
Yay!
Yeah, bringing the band get back together again.
I've got to do a Minsk quote now.
Is there one
Matt Mercer plays
with
Minsk in BG3.
Really?
Yeah, he's the voice actor for him.
Is there a basic player's handbook?
Yeah, here. All there.
You're surrounded by them.
Yeah. You have 3 at table.
I just want to know.
How does he? Because it was Jim Cummings, I think, did the original Minsk.
Yeah.
How does he?
We haven't met him yet. I just know that he does. I know I've seen Matt Mercer play as Minsk and Boo.
He's pretty dumb.
In a D&D game before, so I think that's why they got him on for BG3 because he's already done it in a public game before.
That makes sense.
There's some celebrity game, I can't remember.
Butt kicking for goodness! Oh no, my favourite one of his. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle. That's really good
Go
fun.
for the eyes, boo! The miniature giant space hamster.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
what a ledge.
Yeah.
Is Khalid still dead?
I would have thought so.
Shame.
Yeah. Probably.
Bloody Ujima Flip. What's his face from BG2? That guy.
That man.
That-
yes.
well, elf, technically.
Elf, yes.
Oh,
no.
played by the guy who was in The Omen, David Warner. What was his name?
Do you know, I only finished, like, I played through BG2 only a few years ago, but I don't remember. Because I went back after the BG3 early access came out. I went back and played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 again, just for fun, old times, and refresh. Because I played them when I was young and I didn't really get, like, a lot of the story didn't fix in my brain, so it's good to replay them.
Yeah, whenever I played BG1, I always kind of like raced through it, which I don't think is the point of the game.
It's quite, surprisingly, it can be quite a fast-paced game the way you play it, so, but if you sit around for a while, you can, like, you know, Volo, we've got Volo in our camp, he's still as annoying as ever. We're already sick of hearing him going, my good fellow!
Yeah.
There is some explanation to why some of these characters are still alive, because it's been like 123 or 126 years since BG1, but Volo was frozen, Jaheira's a druid.
I forget, how many can I prepare?
Oh,
Intelligence modifier plus level?
what?
Level plus intelligence modifier?
Yes.
To a minimum of 1.
Yeah.
I'm helping. Yeah, I think so.
What? Say it again.
Intelligence modifier plus your wizard level.
Oh, okay.
I think. I could be wrong, but that's normally the setup.
5.
I don't know what you're talking about, so you're
I
alright.
can get 5.
I think it's the same for druids. Like,
I don't
I don't even have.
spell
I don't have 5 spells.
preparation.
You don't have 5 spells?
I have 4.
You should have had
You should have lots more.
intelligence modifier when you started, I think, and then 2 per level.
How many more? If I have 4 now, I should have what?
What was your intelligence modifier?
Plus 3?
You should have had 3, I think.
So first level, obviously you've got your cantrips, your 3 cantrips.
I have 4 cantrips. So I'm wrong as well.
Yeah. No, that's because
Maybe
you
that's
just got this.
You got Ray of Frost.
No, oh, maybe I took too many.
You know, well, at first level, you know 3 cantrips of your choice from wizard spell list. You learn additional.
Oh, one of them's from my feet, right?
Yeah. First level, you have a spellbook containing 6 first level wizard spells of your choice.
So I should have 8.
Yes. Spellbook is 2.
You guys carry on.
Cool.
RTFM.
You're good? Cool. Okay.
Yeah, carry on.
Easy mode.
I'll be fine.
Action search.
There you go. So while you're making your selections,
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit of advancement with your permission, of course.
Yeah.
Well, first thing I've got to do, of course, is ask a question. Would you like to stick to the road, or would you like to go across country?
That's an interesting one because.
What
I
do
would
you
be
think would be
happy-
more interesting?
More interesting.
Yep.
Are you asking?
No, like you guys.
I forgot
I
to pick a first level spell. sorry.
Feel like, I mean, Gortek would probably be cool with going across country.
Yeah.
Then
Like
I would be
nomadic
fine
folk.
with it. Cross country
Off
it
the
is.
beaten path. Is that the more direct route?
Mhm.
Off the beaten path?
Yeah.
How
Currently,
cross-country?
you're in. So from your perspective, you're in Landspath.
Mhm.
The Reach is here.
Mhm.
Porthai is here.
Okay.
So it's
So it'd
kind
be quite, potentially save a lot of time.
of basically be chasing the coast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And to be easier to fish.
And
And-
catch.
Yes. Probably less fish on the road.
I've never seen a fish walk on the road.
There's many strange wonders in this world.
Could I ask? Well, actually, no, not yet. Along your coastal trek, you see a lot of beautiful open countryside. You see some sparse woodland, but nothing too thick. It's very easy to keep your bearings. On the first night, as you make camp, what are you going to do? Are you going to set watches? Are you going to crash out?
Do I sleep?
You meditate, actually.
Okay.
You meditate and you do stay conscious, so I
Can
guess
I like be a sentry?
you could very much be a
I'll
sentry
just
if
sit
so.
there and look up, like kind of like So I'm like kind of there, and then the sky would be there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch like the stars.
Lovely. Can I ask you please for a perception check?
Yeah. 1. Now 1.
You stare at the moon. The moon is full
I guess I've been underground for ages, right?
Yeah.
and beautiful. It replenishes your soul. You hear something surreptitiously move, but by the time you move your gaze, it's already gone.
Okay. That's fine.
However, nothing out of the ordinary affects your sleep.
Good.
On the second night, the moon is starting to wane. Again, you are not assaulted. And it is reasonably early morning as you approach the south boundary of Porthia. What you do notice, though, as you walk towards Porthia, is a sea mist coming in. You walk towards the town's boundaries, and the mist starts to get thicker and thicker and thicker. Before too much longer, you can smell the scent of a working fishing village, but you can't see even 30 feet ahead of you, except for a shape, a humanoid shape walking towards you. What you see is a very smartly dressed human man. It's very difficult to tell his age. It's very difficult to tell his age. He could be 35, he could be 60. He carries with him a haversack on his hip. And he says, "Well, it's good to finally meet you.
Do you know us?
Hello.
I think I know enough about you so far. I've got something here for you." And he passes you a letter from his haversack. This letter reads...
Postman of the Mist.
Pause here. Well, that's actually a very, very good way to describe me. You may have heard my accent before when I was Don John.
Messenger of the Mist.
Messenger of the Mist. Yeah. He passes you a letter. Had I been prepared, I would have given you a prop, but never mind. This letter says, "Help wanted. Learned person urgently wanted for position of curator of documents for the upcoming Porthia Library of rare and exotic works. Translation and interpretation skills a must. To apply, contact Townmaster Edward Sintire at Porthia Manor."
I read it and go, this is not for me.
That is not for me.
Ooh, I would love that. Thank you. Sounds perfect.
Translation's not really my thing, unless it's runes.
I think I could translate. Pretty good.
You three have a good day now.
Wait.
What?
How did you know we were coming here?
I'm afraid that's just how things work around here, young lady.
Do not patronize me. Who are you?
I fear you may never truly get to the bottom of that question. Even I am still finding this out about myself.
I smell the air around him. What do I smell?
Nothing at all.
I think he's a ghost.
What?
I have no scent.
Oh. Okay.
Wonderful to meet you all.
Goodbye, ghost.
Have a good evening.
Goodbye, ghost.
And he walks away, disappearing into the mist very, very dramatically.
Does the mist leave with him after a while?
The mist is
The
still
mist
with you.
stays, okay.
That is where we're going to leave it for this evening.
Ah.